Yeah, so basically there's this idea going around that Netanyahu has been doing this war with Israel-Palestine because he's going to go on trial, and um, he's got corruption charges. So all this mayhem, all this war is happening because this man wants to avoid trial. And I'm more like, in my mind, kind of, that's a real tough pill to shove up my behind, because that gives a lot of credence to the fact that one man can just cause all this chaos without there being an agenda. Me, I'm the kind of guy that believes that Wesley Clark, when he talked about the countries, 7 countries in 10 years, and the last one being Iran or something, that who is Netanyahu? What does he have? What does he know? The fact that he does what he wants, that he's not taking orders from something or some entity, right? Then I think that some people I hear in spaces saying, oh, you know what? War is not about ideology. It's strictly geopolitical. It's strictly secular. It has nothing to do with any form of spirituality. But civil war, now that's about ideology. Now, today, there's messages being talked by Netanyahu saying that we're waiting for the return of the Messiah, or of the Mashiach or whatever, and that the third temple will not be built on Thursday or something, but it's coming soon. And it's like, okay, if you're not religious, how would you interpret that? If you're strictly secular, if you leave spirituality out of everything, and you're strictly in the material world of what you can see is what you get, how do you respond to that? Right? And it gets to weird places where it's like, is this really what it is, that all these women and children have to suffer because this is to do with bringing back a Messiah or something? This would have been total woo-woo nonsense. Professor Jang, Tucker Carlson, this is all everyone's talking about right now, is that, oh, the third temple, oh, the return, oh, we all need to be slaves, and blah, 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 blah. And you're sitting here just kind of like sick to your stomach, thinking that, damn, this is what it is, that I got to read a spiritual book now. I got to go read the Bible. I got to go read the Quran. I got to go and, totally readjust everything I thought I knew, because from what was strictly political, now is back into religion, I guess. And, okay, well, then it gets down to, all right, so which countries are the most powerful countries? America, Christian country. China, who knows what is that country in terms of religion? And, which countries will align with which countries? Did the leaders of other countries, other Arab countries, have they been sat in a room and told, hey, guess what? Just spiritually, based off the books, based off our interpretations, hand over the keys to the kingdom because it's biblical. So when people say, oh, Netanyahu's doing this so he doesn't have to go to jail, this is very weird. This is a nauseating subject, especially with how much bloodshed has happened. And then you have Logan Paul going and hanging out with Trump. So, should I make a 20-minute video? I don't know, because I don't know what to think anymore. I'm not sure what the hell to think. I'm not sure what side is right, what side is wrong. I'm not sure where I stand anymore. Right? If you're like me and you're just as confused and sick, please leave a like and subscribe.